In the shallow coastal waters of North America, stretching from the marshes of Nova Scotia all the way down to the warmer lagoons of Florida, lives a small, extraordinary sea snail. It lives exclusively in shallow waters. Here, where sunlight penetrates easily and algae thrive, this animal survives on both photosynthesis and algae. Meet Elysia chlorotica, the eastern emerald Elysia. It is small, and generally smaller than the average snail in your garden. Most adults reach just 2 to 6 centimeters, or about 0.8 to 2.4 inches in length. However, within that tiny frame lies one of the most unusual survival strategies in the entire animal kingdom. This snail uses photosynthesis, just like plants. At first glance, it could easily be mistaken for a leaf drifting in the water. Its body shines with a striking emerald green, dusted with golden flecks like veins of sunlight caught beneath its skin. Its shimmering green comes from a unique trait. It keeps the chloroplasts from algae to make its own energy from sunlight, just like a leaf. Along its sides extend broad wing-like folds called Parapodia. These flaps can unfurl like a leaf opening to the sun, increasing the surface area exposed to sunlight. Once this happens, they act like little solar panels. The diet of the Elysia chlorotica is surprisingly narrow. It feeds almost exclusively on a yellow-green filamentous alga known as Vucheria litorea. Using a rasping, syringe-like organ called a radula, the slug pierces the algal cells and sucks out their contents. But it does not simply digest everything. Instead, it saves the chloroplasts in the algae, the very structures inside plant cells that capture light energy, and stores them in its own digestive system. With these stolen chloroplasts integrated into its tissues, the Elysia chlorotica becomes solar-powered. For months at a time, the slug can survive without consuming another bite of food, relying entirely on photosynthesis, just as plants do. In effect, it blurs the very definition of what it means to be an animal. It's safe to say that it has sparked some debate. There is a clear boundary between a plant and an animal, but this slug seems to be both. The truth remains unresolved. Regardless of the mechanism, one thing is certain. The Elysia chlorotica ignores the boundary between two kingdoms of life. This was my first video on the channel. It looks like I kept your attention long enough to watch until the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you could subscribe for more videos in the future, because curiosity is natural.